Okay, test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Let's adjust the camera again. There we go. Come on. So, welcome to the stream. Today we're painting a little bit. While I'm waiting for someone to show up here in the stream, I will start painting here on this Sequitur. I hope the music is not too loud. Hello, Tabletop Republic. Welcome to the stream. Later I will be continue painting this Gryph-charger here. But for now, let's concentrate on this Sequitur. So, can you hear me loud and clear, or is the music too loud? Should I adjust it? Hello, long-time viewer. I believe your Imperial Fists were some of my first videos. Oh, that's quite a long time. Music could go down a little bit, but isn't too bad. Okay, let's adjust that. How about now? Is that better? Imperial Fists, that's 12, 13 years ago? Quite a long time. So, what are you painting? What are your armies? If at that. Not everybody is painting armies. Just want to add, while I can't stay to watch for too long, we are a local game store and regularly send customers to your channel for advice. Oh, that's nice to hear. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite old school in my approach to making videos. I'm more of a teacher than an entertainer. Modern channels with a YouTube landscape try to be as entertaining as possible. Well, my editing skills are quite bad and I don't have a very big studio set up here. This is just my tiny little painting desk here, which I point the camera to. But it's nice to hear that people are still watching my old videos. I'm a Blood Bowl player in Flames of War, the World War II game, so lots of little tanks and fantasy football players are on my painting table now. Oh, nice. I only came in contact with Blood Bowl once. That was maybe 30 years ago. But, well, you know, football is not something very prevalent here in Germany. So, Blood Bowl itself is not something very much on the radar of the German population. I never got to play it really. I did a test game once, and I rolled twice in that game. Made a rolled really low, and therefore I couldn't really move or do anything. And my opponent did everything with all his miniatures and all that kind of stuff. And then came my turn again. I rolled again and fumbled again. And he did all his stuff and won the game. And yeah, I didn't like that very much, and never touched Blood Bowl again. It's very unforgiving, I don't blame you. Yeah. Well, I was quite young at that time and didn't understand the rules whatsoever. It just wasn't fun for me. And then again, since I didn't have any contact point with football whatsoever, an error occurred in the playback. Let's do that again. There we go. Yeah, like I said, football itself didn't interest me very much, so there was no contact point for me for Blood Bowl. But I see there are several quite large groups and tournaments of Blood Bowl nowadays, since the re-release of the game. And I don't doubt that there's lots of fun to be had in the game itself. Sorry, I had to cough there. So I muted myself quite quickly. So are there any special videos that you directly point out for new players? That would be quite interesting for me. Getting some demographic information on my old videos. Being a long-time watcher, I also love seeing you incorporate the Wings of Fury lore into the Crimson Vow, by the way. Would love to see the old models out of storage in a video one day. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. They are packed up deep. And the paint job on them is not great for today's standards. But yeah, the lore for them, I didn't want my Wings of Fury to die out just like that. And I had quite an extensive lore about the Wings of Fury. And I thought, why just invent a completely new chapter when you just can continue with the one that you already have? Marker7759, hello! Happy Feierabend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. If you excuse me for but a moment, I have to blow my nose. Okay, there I'm back. Different videos I recommend people to depending on what they are trying to paint, as you show the layering method so well. Yeah, layering is one of my key features, as you can see right here, what I'm doing here. Getting one even coat with this gray is quite hard, but with 2 or 3 thin layers, everything is achievable. It's been a pleasure. We'll watch the video back later. Take care, GP. Yeah, have a nice time zone, Tabletop Republic, and thank you for dropping by. And thank you for sharing my channel and videos. It's much appreciated. So, Marka, what have you been up to? Anything on your painting desk right now? No, started working again this week and it's a mess. Oh, okay. Well, no rush. The hobby is not running away from you. It will wait until you're ready. And having work to generate those hobby dollars is quite important. Well, my hobby dollars for the last stream were revoked from me by YouTube, even though I used royalty-free music. It blocked my content. Not my content, but my revenue. My AdSense money. That's a shame. So, this stream I'm using a different royalty-free music track in hopes that this one sticks. So, and this goes out to all my YouTube viewers right now who are watching this video after the live stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would really like to have, after over 13 years here on YouTube, the silver YouTube play button, but for that I need 100,000 subscribers. And I'm stuck at 36k for several years now. So please make my dream come true and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. My goal is to hit the 100k at the end of the year. YouTube has become a mess too, with their intransparent rights and guidelines. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. You just have to live with it. And again. An error occurred. Please try again later. Playback ID, blah blah blah, learn more. No, thank you. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And by the way, I have a really bad habit of using super terrible brushes to paint. So don't copy me. Do as I say, not as I do. The main reason why I'm using this old brush still, even if I've pointed it out, is I can abuse those brushes however I want. I don't have to be super patient with them or super fragile. No, that's not super gentle. That's the word. Gentle with them. I can use every part of them, mold them however I like. So for example, if I do this a couple of times, then I have a blade-like brush tip, and with that I can also very neatly work on cloaks like that. I would not abuse a good brush like that, where I want to have the tip well preserved. Talking tabletop terrain building, do you have any tips on creating shapes in XPS foam? Like for example runes in floors, tiles, example. Yeah, actually I have. You can use texture rollers for that. If you press hard enough, they leave indents in foam. I have seen that several times on Dungeons and Dragons tile creation videos where they use those. So if you have a texture roller at home, you can use that, or just use some aluminium foil, crumple it up to the ball with some nice ridges, and press it into the foam, or use simply a rock with some rigid edges, like a lava rock, for example, is quite useful for that if you have one. Oh, nice. Where would I go to find some nice ones? There is a company called Green Stuff World that sell those. I know the company has not a good reputation in the hobby community because they tend to steal ideas and products from other people and recreate those. But, well, they have the best texture rollers on the market. And I use them quite often for my bases. Hello, Sick Duck. Welcome to the stream. Today we are painting again some Stormcast Eternals. We are continuing here on my Stormstrike Palador conversion, and the final of the 5 Sequitors. Enough, so let's go to a different synthwave copyright-free music playlist. Hopefully that does not produce an error every 5 minutes. There was a hair in the paint job. But we could remove it in time before it is baked into the color. So in order to get a nice and smooth white here, you need quite a lot of coats, as you can see. But yeah, that's the burden I have put on myself with choosing this color. It's entirely my own fault. And now I have to live with it. Oh, Mike paints red. Welcome to the stream. What an honored guest to have here. Cool of you to drop by. So, I guess I don't have to ask what you have on your desk, on your painting desk. It's in 98.8% of the time Blood Angels. From Sigdag, how do you feel about the AOS Spearhead starter set? I'm getting it for my birthday. I am a noob. The AOS Spearhead starter. You mean the one with Stormcast Eternals and Skaven in them? Well, I think it's a good deal. Definitely, you get 2 Spearhead armies with that. The armies itself are well balanced. I have painted my Stormcast spearhead myself, and I had a lot of fun painting it. Also, you get some terrain with it. The rules, the dice, everything you need. Also, you get the cards that you need for Spearhead. You get the board. I can recommend it. By the way, today is Wednesday. Yeah, that's the joke. It's a random Thursday stream on a Wednesday. You know, a little bit of rage bait must be applied here and there. So, don't forget to hydrate. Hey, hydrate. Drinking is important. From Mike Painsred. Unfortunately, can't stop too long as I'm still working. I just saw that you were streaming and wanted to say hi. I shall do some lurkings. Well, you are free to lurk as long as you want, and it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So, and by the way, for all the German viewers out there, public service announcement, I have a new channel together with Joka from the Kleine Bunte Nerdwelt podcast and stream. And together with her, I am doing a podcast about the hobby. It is called Podcast Eternals. So, if you're German and like podcasts, then you might like that. End of public service announcement. Hello, Jay-Z. And we have a Ron. Hello, Ron. GP stream. Yeah, you caught me. So, Ron, any news about the workplace incident? How's the damage? Is it repairable? At Mike Pence call the order Kronos? I think the blend is okay. It's not perfect, but it's a gaming miniature. So, off to the final hat. Nope, just repairs. Okay. Oh, somebody called me on my phone. 1 second. Yeah, it's okay, Ron. No problem. Loving the cloak. Thanks. Took quite a lot of layers. But I'm getting there. You could technically then glaze the whole thing to make the transition super smooth, but that would take hours. And I don't have the patience for that. From Sick Duck. Ich habe schon reingeschaut in den Podcast, war echt strange, dich in Deutsch zu hören. Ja. Shit happens, ne? Manchmal kann ich auch Deutsch reden. Das passiert manchmal, wenn man seine Muttersprache benutzt. But I don't want to confuse my listeners here too much, so back to English it is. Well, I hope you liked the podcast. It will be a mixture of hobby podcast and lore podcast. And I hope you people find it enjoying. I enjoyed painting the cloak and skirt that I did a while ago. Very satisfying to see it come together. Yeah, I love painting cloaks. That's why I love the Sacrosanct Chamber of the Stormcast Eternals so much. I would love to have more of the new Stormcast Eternals, the ones with the two-handed swords and the bows. But unfortunately, I missed those two issues from the Hachette magazine, so I wasn't able to procure them. But here where do I have it? Down here. There we go. This box, the Stormstrike Paladors, are also quite decked out with cloaks and horse armor, so I can go nuts with them. Sacrosanct Chamber. Oops, all cloaks. Yeah. Are you doing the trim in true metallic or non-metallic? Always true metallic on them. So I never mix true metallic and non-metallic on a miniature. If I go non-metallic, then I go all in on a miniature on non-metallic or true metallic. Yeah, I love those miniatures here. They are looking so cool, and it will be so much fun to paint them. But I must restrain myself to paint the old ones first. I need to make a dent into my pile of shame, after all. So, let's now start with this from Sick Duck. I've been sub for ages, but never hung around much, because I never managed to get into the hobby. I'll probably stop by more often now. Always love your painting skills, though. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for just being here. You don't have to be in the hobby and painting miniatures to enjoy my content, but it probably helps. So, from Ron, have you seen the new Vallejo Metallic set with colors and shades? No, I have not. There are so many new colors out there. from all kinds of ranges, new Vallejo colors. I like them. I like them a lot. I have a few of them, especially this green tone here, the dark green 72.028 Verdure Oscure. This is the best deep green that I could find on the market. It took me years to find this color, and it's finally here. I love this color to death. But the Army Painter has a new color range. Vallejo has a complete new color range. AK Interactive is always pumping out new stuff, and Pro Acryl and Green Stuff World Colors, and Games Workshop is producing new contrast paints and new washes, and I can't keep up with that. I don't have the money to buy me all the colors in the world. I have my set of colors here. You see, this is my complete color set, and yeah, I expand on that from here and there. For example, for Christmas, together with the Stormcast Eternals box here, I got me 3 new colors, and as you can see, this little birdie here is painted in those colors. What a coincidence! I think not. So, time for a little break. So, while I am on break, do you guys have anything to show me on Instagram or on Discord that I can show off to the people in the internets right now? True, it's truly a never-ending release cycle that's impossible to keep up with without having money to burn or a sponsorship. Yeah, a sponsorship, that would be cool. I would love to get sponsored by Spezi, but I don't. From Sigdag, I remember when you created a Space Marine chapter that had like a patchwork of different servo armors. That's when I used to watch you a lot. Oh, you mean how did I call it? The Ultra Death Fists. The Ultra Blood Death Fists something Templar. Where I painted different armor colors and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, today you would call them the Cryonautors. I made a larger video about them. How the Cryon Eaters were created. So, apropos sponsorship, you can sponsor me here on YouTube definitely with a how they called oh, another text message. Can I show that on screen, Ron? Now I remember. If you want to support me here on YouTube, you can use a super thanks. That's how they call it. So Ron shared something with me. Let's check that out. He got Contact, a Canadian Army tactical training war game, 1980s, edited by John Curry. Nice. Nice. Thanks for sharing. So right now the music is still working its way. No errors in this music track. Hopefully it doesn't get demonetized like the last stream. Let's hope. That blue is very rich and vibrant. Yeah, it's a nice teal. How do you like the leopard spots on there? Painted that last stream. I love the Griff Beasts, or the Griff Hounds, Griff Chargers, Griff Stalkers, and Griff Strikers, however they are called. I still have another chariot to paint. That would be fun. Oh no, I missed painting here, this cloak part. Have to do it again right now. But first some brown for all the belts. The texture paste is also dry now. So, demonetizing small creators, don't they have better things to do, like evicting orphans for a new data center? Probably. I don't know. Take from the poor and give to the rich. Something like that. What brown do I use? Let's take this one. Don't worry, that's not bare plastic. It's actually gray primer. Adjust the camera again. So if you have any ideas how I could make the stream more enjoyable for you guys, don't hesitate to give me some pointers. I'm open to suggestions. Or do you have any topic ideas that I could talk about? You know, I'm quite bad at just talking into the void. I need something to talk about or someone to talk with. Or how about that? I can jump into the Discord voice chat. Would somebody like to join me there? From Marker, what 2026 Warhammer release are you looking forward to? Oh, that's a good question. I don't actually know much of the release schedule right now, what's coming out lately. The 500 Worlds would interest me with Captain Titus and Mataurus. But other than that, no idea what's in the pipes right now. I haven't seen any Stormcast stuff lately. You have a Discord? Yes, I have a Discord. The Discord is where all the tubies got its great introverts can lurk. Yeah, let me throw you an invite link. GB. Invite people. There we go. Then the chat. Insert link. There you go. You can hop onto my Discord. Need to do something about the cable here. It's right into my face. There we go. That's better. On my Discord, you can definitely share all the... again, an error. Dang it, YouTube, what's with you? Let's lower the... Okay, let's try this. So again, on my Discord you can freely share all your work in progress pictures, your finished stuff. You can chat with people, all the good hobby stuff. And you can directly contact me if you so desire. That's the best way to get me to notice you. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Ah, fixed it. Got there in time. Cough, smidge cough. Yeah, welcome to the Discord. GP runs the occasional friendly painting contest there too. Yeah, but unfortunately the attendance rate for those is a little low. So unless there's a really high demand for it, I probably won't do that anytime soon again. From Marker, OGP, do you still do pen and paper from time to time? Community plays would be appreciated. Haven't managed to find a local group in ages. No, right now I don't have a D&D group. There were always scheduling issues, and we came together normally twice a week, then once a week, then every 2 weeks, and then from this 2 weeks schedule it was postponed several times, so we met once every 3 months, and then I cancelled the group altogether. So when people really want something, they find a way. If they don't want something, they find an excuse. And when people are scheduling stuff on top of their scheduled role-playing game session, that clearly shows to me that they don't really want to be there. And then we can stop that altogether. Would love to have another new group, but I would demand commitment. Yeah, the commitment thing I know well. GMD for several friends, GM'd for several friends. We only managed to play like 2 to 3 times a year. Yeah. I don't know what's so hard about committing um, to a predetermined date. Maybe that's a German punctuality thing, but when we commit to something, we tend to commit. Now that I think about it, the persons that didn't commit to the schedule were all from Austria or Switzerland. Huh. Interesting. RPG the scheduling, coming soon from White Wolf. So if you want to share pictures here on Discord, if your painted miniatures that you want to show off or your work in progress, feel free to drop it into the work in progress or showcase channels. I would be happy to see them. Whew. I think I have painted now all the leather stripes. This stream is sponsored by Dr. Morris Multivitamin Brausetabletten mit Orangengeschmack. Get a tasty drink in just a few seconds. It's delicious, it's healthy, and without sugar. Hail Hydrate. It's bubbling away. So, what are you drinking at the moment? Any specific brands? From Jay-Z. Gotta hop to a work meeting. Have a good day, everyone. Yeah, have a good time zone. And thank you for dropping by. Do the Stormcast come with sculpted iconography, or are there banners and shields good for freehanding stamping? Well, most Stormcast shields are with already insignia on them, like there. This is the newer versions. Here's the older versions, but you can totally file them down if you want to. They are not so good for stamping, but like here the Paladors, I would say you could stamp here the horse armor. Definitely here the flanks. There could you stamp something. Yeah. I'm drinking fresh well water, high in calcium. Neat. You got calcium in your well? Interesting. Quite interesting. And back to grey we go. Today I wanted to recreate a new, create a new channel logo for myself, but I got an error message 2 times. First, the channel logo is the wrong size. Then I tried to apply it, and my name tag got cut off. Then I tried to use it as a thumbnail for the video, and I got an error message again. But I can show you the picture. 1 second. There we go. Here. That was supposed to be my new channel logo. A little bit more subtle hint that I'm trans. What do you think? Our region have limestone, so the aquifers tend to have calcium. Neat. That's a neat fun fact. So which logo do you prefer? The black background and the magenta logo, or this one here? it feels like I need to have the super secret decoder glasses to see the hidden 3D message. It looks awesome though. Yeah, maybe I got a little bit overboard with that. Damn cable in the way, I can't see anything. Don't forget to drink our Ovaltine. I don't know what that is. Could you please explain? Caught the sneeze before it got there. Dang it. There's a film called A Christmas Story. The main character has been collecting tabs from Ovaltine, a malted hot beverage powder, and sending them in for his little orphan Annie decoder ring. He gets his ring, and it turns out the super secret message on the radio is just a marketing ploy and reads, "Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine." Ah, okay, that's a quite deep insider there. But I can imagine it's quite disappointing to get that sort of message from your secret decoder ring when you were quite eager to collect all this. Like how the toy commercial shows the kids having so much fun with all their friends. Mine don't come with any friends, forever alone, Jack Payne. Uh, just kidding. I had so many friends I had to fake my own death to escape. Actually kidding again. Ron! I'm so funny. Canadian humor. So I guess you're right now at work, Ron? Must be around high noon in your local time. Facadian. Nope, I'm on my couch with sleeping puppies and the fireplace. Oh, nice. Give the puppies a nice rub from me. Nice cuddle, cuddle. Scratch behind the ear. I have the week off vacation. Yay! Yeah, nice. So, by the way, is the camera position okay for you guys, or should I zoom in more? Or even zoom out more? I don't know. I need a cigarette break. But we have come quite far. Cape is done. All the leather straps are base coated. Oh, we have puppy pictures. Not sure if it's my issue or the stream. Seems occasionally there are horizontal glitch lines on screen, but they come and go. Yeah, that's probably my old webcam. I can't do anything against that, sorry. So, we have puppy pictures. Let's watch them. Boop. Puppy! Another puppy! So cute! So cute! Oh, we have something from StickTech. Let's go to Discord. There we go. We have some Skaven done with some speed paint. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Thank you for sharing. Ah. Oh, no problem, Sigdak. So if you have any questions for me, how you could improve that, or you want me to criticize that, please let me know. But know for sure that we all have been starting at some point, so there's no need to be ashamed of anything. Brush paint on the toy rats for the horned one. So kids, don't do this. Don't do it. I dare you, don't. No, don't. Bad for you. Really, really bad for you. Bad, bad, bad. So, with the rats that you painted, Sigdak, I bet you took the Skaven part of the starter box, or do you paint both the Stormcast and the Skaven? Or are you sharing the box with someone? Hey, hey, hey. Er war der blaue Silberreiter. Hey, hey, hey. Er macht die Chaoten platt. Lol. Honestly, when I think about Griff Chargers, how they sound, you know Star Wars, the Episode 3, when Obi-Wan Kenobi uses this bird mount against the Separatists. This I always think about that they sound like that. Let me quickly look for that. 1 second. That might get me demonetized, but hey. Star Wars Episode 3 Obi-Wan mount. Ah, there we go. You hear that? Yeah, I think they sound like that. The Eternals probably go to my dad. Okay. Now you need to record the sound and play it as MP3 when the guys charge, lol. Yeah, probably. Or they have the chocobo noise. Well, a little bit of immersion is never wrong in your game. Everything that helps. Or Roadrunner. Yeah. Meep meep. Meep meep. When I don't know what to do, I just paint the base. It gives progress. It's nothing that you have to think about much. Just overbrush it. But for Gryph-chargers, just insert random bird noise. And you're probably right on the track. All about the base, all about the base, about the base. No rubble. No, I don't have rubble on that base. You're right, there is no rubble on that base. And with the base done, he already looks way more finished, don't you think? Even there's still a lot to paint on him. Let's base coat the claws of him next. But for that I need my glasses again. Put them aside. And I think sooner or later I need a new Corax White. I'm running through that quite a lot with my Stormcasts. That's another reason why I'm using this brush. Doing that with a good brush would ruin it. uh, Heavy cover, cradle of filth, bittersweet to scrub, better paints to shade by you. Shade you by. I'm not familiar with that. With that song. Unfortunately, I can't play that right now. That would definitely get me copyright struck. And I like my channel. I like having my channel. You know? It might sound strange, but it is so. Spicy toe beans, bad for brushes. No brush is useless. Every brush has its use. Here, this poking and stabbing to fill out the holes and cracks and crevices. Would you do that with a good brush? Oh, no, 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 no. So, and while we're at it, we can also prime the beak. Why did the orc war boss have such a splotchy looking finish? He had his paints thinned way too much. Water. Wahahahaha. Now some overbrush with actual white, because we want a nice base coat for the contrast paint. Okay. Does this gallant steed have a name? No, not yet. How would you call it? Ursula. Okay. Interesting name. I would have said maybe Buttercup, but Ursula? Okay. Well, child needs a name. Ursula it is. Makes no sense, but it's funny. Well, good reason as everything else. So, the last thing for today that I will do is paint some contrast paints on the claws and the beak, and then we are done for today. So this is my own orange mix out of Gryph-hound Orange, Yanden Yellow and Imperial Fist. From Alex Theodore, everything evening, long time lurker, been watching you since the beginning, was using your how to paint for my Ultramarines 15 years ago when I got back into the hobby. So we named you Ursula Buttercup. Yeah, okay, it's Ursula Buttercup. Well, Axel Theodore, nice of you to drop by. Thank you for clicking on the stream. And thank you for sticking with this channel for a long time. So, do you have any pictures of those Ultramarines? I would love to see something painted after a painting tutorial of mine. Ursula Buttercup, the scourge of the trees jar. Do you know what I would like to paint of the Stormcast Eternals? Those Dragon Riders. And I would totally paint them up like the Ikran from Avatar. I think that would look totally sick on them. But unfortunately, one box is €100, and I don't have that kind of money right now. Dang GW prizes. From Axel, thank you. I know you don't have. Thank you. I know I don't have pictures of that era anymore, but I have some model laying around. I'll be grabbing chicken feet once the stream is done. Okay. Well, the stream is over pretty soon. Sorry, Axel, for cutting you off right when you joined. But I'm already streaming over 2 hours, and I'm reaching my concentration limit. I know some people on Twitch are streaming for several hours, 4, 5, 6 hours in a row, painting, but I can't do that anymore. So, do you think that's a good contrast to the blue? It will be highlighted with yellow, obviously. But do you think that looks good? No worries, I'll be back. From Ron, Avatar, James Cameron, my mind went to Last Airbender, and I remembered the nightmare fuel that was the face stealer. Oh no. No, I mean, Avatar, Return to Pandora, or The Way of Water, or Fire and Ash. So I guess today we accomplished quite a lot, and he's nearing completion. In the next stream we will highlight all the leather parts, highlight his armor, paint his lance, finish up his shield, well, here, this is how it looks with shield, on the steed, on Ursula Buttercup. Yeah. Thank you everybody for dropping by to the stream, and yeah, we will see us in the next video and or the next stream. By the way, have you checked out my latest video about this little board game idea I have? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would help me a lot. My goal is to have 100,000 subscribers at the end of the year. And bye!